One day, a married woman saw three men outside her house. She asked them, "Are you men hungry? Do you want to go inside? Is your husband home?" They asked. "No, he's not home yet." "Then we cannot enter." When the husband came home from work, she told him about the three men, and the husband said, "Go tell them I am here and invite them in." She did, but the three men said they cannot go together. When she asked why, the first man replied, "I am wealth." The second man said, "I am success." The third man said, "I am love." "Now go back and ask your husband which one he wants in his house." She told this to the husband, and he said, "Let's invite wealth." The wife says, "Why not success?" Their daughter said, "Let's invite love. Then our house will be filled with love." The husband and wife agreed. So she called the man named Love, but the two other men also walked in. She was confused and said, "I only invited love. Why are you two coming as well?" They answered, "Where there is love, wealth and success always follow."
A woman had a pet snake that she loved very much. The snake was about 7 feet long, and one day it just stopped eating. After several weeks of trying everything, the lady still couldn't get the snake to eat. The woman took the snake to the vet and explained her situation. The vet replies, "I see, has your snake been sleeping with you at night or snuggling real close and stretching himself out?" The woman said, "Yes, every day, and it makes me so sad that I can't help him feel better." The vet says to the lady, "Ma'am, your snake is not sick. It has been preparing to eat you. He's been sizing you up every day, so he knows how big he has to be. He's not eating, so he has enough room to digest you." Moral: recognize the snakes around you. Just cause they seem close to you doesn't mean their intentions aren't to devour you. If you're not following me, you might miss out on seeing me again. But if you are, congrats, you're on a journey of continuous growth.
A father and his daughter were playing in the park. His young daughter saw an apple cart and asked her father to buy her an apple. Her father didn't bring much money with him, but it was enough to purchase 2 apples. His daughter held 1 apple in each of her hands. Then the father asked her if she could share 1 apple with him. Hearing this, his daughter quickly took a bite from both apples. The father was surprised and wondered what mistake he had made in raising his daughter that she would act in such a greedy way. His mind was lost in thought, questioning if he was perhaps thinking too much. He considered that his daughter might be too young to understand the concept of sharing and giving. His smile disappeared. His daughter, holding an apple, then said, "Father, have this one. This one is much sweeter." Her father was speechless. He felt bad for reaching a judgment so quickly, but his smile returned now that he understood why his daughter had quickly taken a bite from each apple. Don't judge anything too quickly. Always take time to understand things better.
A criminal was to be hanged, but the king gave him 2 options. Firstly, to kill by hanging, and secondly, to go to the other side of the secret door. But no one knew what lay beyond that secret door. The criminal got scared thinking what would happen on the other side of that secret door. He thought, who knows, it could be a wild animal. There may be poisonous snakes. There could be some hungry monster. In this fear, he chose to kill himself by hanging. He is taken away for punishment. As he was about to be hanged, a question arose in his mind as to what was behind that secret door. He asked the king what was behind that secret door. The king smiled and said, "My friend, behind that secret door was your freedom. We give this option to every prisoner before dying, but due to the fear that he might have crossed the line, every criminal chose hanging. It is because of moral fear that we miss many opportunities, and this fear does not allow us to move forward. Fear of failure, fear of losing something, fear of the future, fear of death. These are the fears that will never let you move forward in life."
A lady asked an old street vendor, "How much do you sell your eggs for?" The old man replied, 50 cents an egg, madam." The lady responded, "I'll take 6 eggs for $2 or I'm leaving." The old salesman replied, "Buy them at the price you want, madam. This is a good start for me because I haven't sold a single egg today, and I need this to live." She bought her eggs at a bargain price and left with the feeling that she had won. She got into her fancy car and went to a fancy restaurant with her friend. They ordered what they wanted, ate a little and left a lot of what they had ordered. They paid the bill, which was $150, gave $200 to the fancy restaurant owner, and told him to keep the change as a tip. This story might seem quite normal to the owner of the fancy restaurant, but very unfair to the egg seller. The question it raises is, Why do we always need to show that we have power when we buy from the needy